Hi everyone, it's Adrian Leah. I wanted to show the progress on my knitted hat. It's the Sullivan hat pattern. I showed the different scrap yarns that I have with me and I picked them. I wanted to show the orientation that I have them in, and I did kind of go with the colors as I knit more of it. I will also talk about some of my favorite skirts in this video. These are the main clothes that I wear. I'll show the things that I wear with them. I don't have all my clothes with me. I have said this before, I also don't have a large wardrobe. I will put some stuff in the storage unit next week because I am seeing the clothes that I'm going for, and sometimes I go for clothes for a period of time and then I end up wearing other things for another period of time. But it's been a couple of months since I switched out some things in my storage unit, and um, the ones that I'm again showing are ones that I have just been rotating. So I'll start with the hat. So this is the progress that I made. I have these stitch markers here. The pattern said to mark the beginning of round or beginning of the repeats for the pattern. Um, I might take them out. I'm using my stitch markers for the other projects that I'm knitting on, but um, I don't think I'm gonna use red because I have a pack of the bulb markers, bulb stitch markers, and each color has 10 of them. I like to keep track of this pack of stitch markers because I use them for, I also use the different colors to mark the projects too. So, um, I mean, regardless, you could use these if you want to use them, but I ended up modifying it. I did a shorter ribbing because I'm not going to fold my brim, so that gives me more yarn to work with. I was thinking on whether or not I would use two colors for this project. I ended up using four colors for this project. So I am happy with how it's knitting up. Um, I decided to add some green in there. I had it for, I used this green to hold stitches on my Goose Gazelda hood or slash bonnet, and then I saw that color combination and I just loved it. And I saw that green, and I'm like, I think green's coming back. I have been enjoying it. This one is from another person's stash. So one of the guild members in the other state that I was in, she had scrapyard and books that she was giving away. So I picked out the colors that I wanted, and I chose this, and these are the other ones I've shown. So it kind of reminds me of maybe like a little floral in a way because of this section. And then I like how I'm using multiple colors. I would like to do like a Shetland hat. They come out with patterns and they have multiple colors in them. Let me see if I could lit up. Jameson of Shetland. So it's a yarn that's manufactured in the Shetland Isles. It's 100% pure Shetland wool. Um, and it's been used for traditional Fair Isles knitwear. So there are hats that come out, and then this one. There's these hats, and you could see that there's different hats there, and then if I'm not mistaken, there's patterns that come out at specific times. So you'll see maybe this is a hat, and I love the color schemes. I do use Jameson. I would like to use it more. Um, so in the future, I might go with, like, sometimes you could go with your own color palette. Sometimes they have kits, they do have the swatch card booklets, and it is a whole book of the colorways. And I really love um, the different types of yarn that they carry. So this is nice, and I think um, I do like that they're colors that I've used in other projects, and I'll see them together. I mean, these are, I like these colors. So, um, it's working up. I started it on the 9th. It is like 1 a.m. on the 12th. So I did work on it while I went to the bookstore. Sunday is a day where a lot of stuff closes earlier. So I'll see if I will end up knitting out, and if mm, I might come back here to just knit too, but I'll probably have to get food. So now I'll show the skirts and the things that I've been wearing. I'm trying not to show everything in this video, but then as I said, I've been wearing all of these things and I don't have a lot of other clothes that I have that is on me right now and in general. So this is my favorite skirt. It's from Ireland. It's Celtic Fusion, handmade Irish design. So let's see. It is from Etsy and it is well loved. I love the quality of the this is of the clothes that are in the shop, and there are different things that come out frequently. There's some jewelry there too. I love this skirt. It is, I would say it reaches the ground. Like if I get a long skirt, it usually drags on the ground. Some of them don't, but I'll I'll say this one, I'm happy that I've had it for a good amount of time, and out of the times that I've accidentally stepped on it and for it to drag when I walk, um, it is holding up extremely well. I feel like the quality of the clothing is definitely there. I do have some tops too. I don't have them with me. Um, I have a lot of sweaters and tank tops. I don't have like long sleeve shirts. I didn't get to my storage unit to switch some stuff out, but luckily I knit, so it helps. Um, and this is, did I say it's Celtic Fusion? Yeah. And the tops that I've gotten is they're made out of linen, and you can feel the the material just feels like it's nice and that it'll hold up for a long time. There is a sturdiness to it, so I would see how what the clothing item is and how it's worn, like if it opens, if you're putting it over yourself, because it doesn't really have a lot of give to it. It's like sturdy material. So that might determine what you're going to buy from the shop because once you wear it and you put it on, it doesn't really, it retains its shape. And I just love the clothing. I shopped there a couple of times. The clothing is, um, I would say it's decently priced because you do get the quality with it. It's pretty, um, it's definitely substantial for me. I was actually looking for fabrics again today, just, kind of looking, and I was like, oh my God, that's fabric that I could use for a skirt. And then I just had the memory just of this skirt, and I'm like, it's a color scheme that I definitely have in my wardrobe, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that if you know you like something. Just like the three that I chose are just a color scheme that um it's because I love this skirt, which I mean down the line I could definitely make more skirts. I will make more I'll make skirts, I would say sooner rather than later. I did see a green fabric that I liked. I also saw more of a maroon, different there's different tones, but like there's maroon in there. And then there was another pattern that was different. And I was thinking I could make this out of a skirt too because I was saying I like the idea of making a good um just something that looks um I still want it to look like it's the quality is there, and there's some of them that I would like to have like in a professional way, like maybe some type of trench coat. I really wanted to make it almost like a business jacket that I could wear. But I also love the forest fairy whimsical type of energy that I I feel like it comes from this hat too because um it's using what you have, and there is like a earthy type of energy energy like basis to it, like the tones. So but I feel like there's other things too because I have seen different more decorative types of fabric that you may lay over wedding dresses, and it just makes me think like, man, if I could do like wedding dress alterations. Like I heard that um David's Bridal here, it's a wedding dress store. They can do you could do like an internship to train for doing wedding dress alterations. And I thought that that would be so amazing. I don't know how my parents would react, but um I I think that would be like so cool to do, and I was going to definitely get more into sewing um when I go on this journey. And I was thinking maybe I could take a sewing class um to really set some things, or maybe I could do other things. I would still have to get like a medical job, but other things too. So I'm sorry, it's 18 minutes in. I showed two things. And then another skirt that I have is another favorite. Did I say what I wore with this? I wear this with a specific top. I don't wear it with the sweater. So there's this cardigan that I have in my storage unit, and it's sorry if you saw that. I have it woven in a lot of my ends for some of these projects, but I still wear them and I just tuck in my ends. So I have a long cardigan. It's a green cardigan, and it goes around my it like kind of hits my ankles, and I love wearing it for a lot of different outfits. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't bring it, but then at the time when I was there, it was warmer. So This is just the top that I wear with it, not undermining it because I love wearing it. And that's what I have. So, and it fits above my waist, so it is a nice fit. Okay, this one it's also a specific one. I actually didn't get the top, but it's another tank top that I wear with this one. Um, let me see. I do wear it with this jacket, and I'll show that. I can show that too. So this one is hmm, Calvalia. So this is a specific skirt, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I love it so much. I'm gonna get it. This is also um like these price points are these two skirts. I would like the shop itself or the shops that make the clothing. I feel like it depends on what you get, but the skirts tend to be I believe over $60 maybe. I'd have to check the price, but they're definitely um some I've seen closer to 100 and some maybe 120. So I feel like it depends on what you get, and I think I've seen skirts around $80. I know that was like a broad type of price range, but I would say 60 to 120 for handmade skirts that at least I've seen on the handmade shops. So this is actually, now that I'm looking at it, well, this is such a great fitting skirt, and you could see the different details on it too. It kind of reminds me of the what I learned about like the cartridge skirt, pleating skirt. Hold on, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. It was like a Portuguese skirt, but this one is I did get it a while ago, a couple of years ago, so it's held up and um I don't know if I should pause the video, but it again it's been a while. Um, 1 second. I wanted to make sure it is from Portugal. So as I said, it kind of reminds me of the traditional cartridge pleated skirt that um, is a Portuguese style skirt. So I do have a couple of items from this shop, mainly tops, but I did see another skirt that I really liked too. But this one was just my favorite overall because this is short in the front and then it gets longer, or it is longer in the back. So it is like a train, and it's definitely just such a statement when you're wearing it. With this shop, I noticed that with the creator, she has a lot of the is it these types of elements to her clothing, which is specific. And I feel like when you go to certain shops, you can get you can see like what you really like, elements that you would like to have. And um this one doesn't reach the ground, so it is close to reaching the ground. I don't switch, I rotate my shoes a lot, and I mainly wear boots throughout the whole year. So I'm normally wearing boots with this. If I'm wearing this in the cold season and I'm kind of like, I wish I had it, but I'll take it out. I have these like maroon leggings that I keep with it, and then it has like cable and like kind of Celtic patterns on it. So I really like that. And again, it gives like an element of whimsy, and it's just so fun. There are other things like that I saw like in my purchase history that I'm thinking I definitely want to get that out of my storage unit when I get my chance to go there. So this jacket, I hope I was saying like where it was from before, like from the right place. This is from Austria. This is also from an Etsy shop. This was I saw the price, it was around $100 for this jacket, but again, these are their designs and they're handmade. um I like the types of um elements that they add to them. It's like they add their own touch to it. So, what's interesting about this jacket, I don't know if I should wear it on this, but maybe. I don't know if it'll be. Uh, let me see. So, there's a hood on it, but then there's also what got me is this scarf. Honestly, I think I could wear this with this, but so there's a scarf that kind of goes with it, is attached to the jacket, and it closes. It doesn't, I think it closes in a way that kind of conforms to the shape of the body, as if like with the different curves that it has. So you see that there is, I mean, I don't know. The and then did I button this correctly? Did I? Think I did. because so you wouldn't be able to see, but the way that it is, it's not straight here, but I think it's like a cool thing that it does. Okay, but I didn't button it exactly. So let me see. Because you have this bit here and it doesn't have buttons, buttonholes. So hopefully you could see that this is going to be cool, I swear. Because it has this. And I should just. There's another button here. Should I pause this again? Oh, it's already a long video. So it's gonna do something like that, like, and then you kind of do it like that. Anyway, it's cool as shit, and I think like it was just like one of those statement pieces. Like you see that this isn't even together, and yet it just seems like I'm a leaf. And there's this jacket. I do have a couple layers underneath, so I mean, if I didn't have all those layers, it would sit differently because I don't think I would have these many on. But then you have like that little thing going on in the back. You could use the hood. I don't think I've ever used it. I think I have used the hood actually. So I'll take this off in a second because it took me. Just give myself a couple minutes. So I have my other skirt. They're all my favorites. Well, I have other skirts, but these are the ones that I really, really use a lot. This is one that I really would like to make another one of. This is from Target, and this is a new day. So, um, I love this skirt. It's one of those princess cupcake type of skirts, and it's my only white one. It cinches how I want it to, and it's a thick band here. This is also above my waist. This doesn't hit, this isn't to the ground. It's a little higher. It might be around my ankles. So I like the length of it. I think it's really nice. I have seen, well, I mean, I see clothes frequently, and I had to really feel like, man, I'm really going to go for this. And oh, I didn't even say. So there's like thumb holes, and it's just like a fun outfit to wear. So I like investing in like cool stuff. And then um I wear this with a couple of different things because it kind of is a specific outfit. So I didn't weave any of the ends for this. This is an older garment, but I wear this a lot still. And it is a cropped into the woods sweater. Um, I love this, and I feel like the way that it stops It's cropped, so it stops above my belly button, and the fit is really nice. I was thinking at some point I would make this one again, but make it a full size and possibly make it in the yarn that it called for because it's another Lopi yarn. And I was kind of thinking maybe I would use other Lopi yarn. So this would be the Plotalopi, the unspun. So I'll see because I have seen it in stores, like the one store. I had to go back. I'm kind of gradually getting the colors at this point for my sweater that I'm working on. I know the main color that I'm using, so I'm gonna go for that. And then when I get to the yoke, I have to see like how exactly it's gonna come together because I don't want to get the yarn and then I end up changing the color scheme. So that's that situation. I do have the another cropped sweater. This is a free pattern. It's the Feel the Burn. And I really love this. It kind of has like an academic type of style to it. And I also love the dark academia type of style. I do love academic looks. Um, and I think that it's not too far off. But maybe that's just kind of what kind of grew on me too, because that's what I grew up on anyway. So I am going to do that and then make it more vintage and add some different things. And I feel like what's great with dark academia, you can have the plaid and then the sweaters and just kind of add the different elements, and I might change up maybe a pair of shoes to add to the that type of thing. So I think that you could really do so much with dark academia. I love that style so much. So did I weave in the ends for this? I might have actually. So that's another cropped one, but I showed this one, but I don't wear this with the white skirt. So I'm gonna show something else that I wear with the white skirt, and then I'm gonna show what I wear with this top. So I like wearing this, which is my test knit from Teddy Litzak. I love this top so much. I really love the way this fits, and I know that she has a lot of different constructions for her garments that I am interested in because I feel that um, what's important is that you're not constantly like trying to adjust yourself while you're wearing your garment. And I feel that that's like um, a thing. So this is such a great fit. I feel like what really made it super comfortable is the amount of stitches under like the underarm stitches, and it really enhances the movement. I think that's one of the things for like these colorwork yokes. They're amazing, but I would say I would look out for the type of mobility that you'll have with it and look at the type. Well, you're going for your measurements, but you're also seeing how the fit will be and um, how the fit is kind of intended for and what you're looking for. You don't have to go for what it was intended for, but this just fits super well. This is also a little cropped because I don't mind cropping my garments. I do crop them in general because when I knit full length, a lot of times it's longer anyway. This is more on the crop side, but it's completely okay too. But I did opt for the long sleeves. I really love the pearl bind off. It was my first time doing the pearl bind off, and I just feel like it completes the look, especially with this type of edging because you're going back into your contrast color. Um, I love this yarn. It's in the colorway aquamarine, and this is um, I still don't remember how to say it, beaches and booches, but I don't think that's how you say it. Um, I knit this in a little less than a month, so I'm happy and I love the colors. The aquamarine, you can definitely see like the aquatic um heathered look that it has, and it's just everything. So I do wear this frequently, and I wear it with my scarf that I finished weaving last year. This is, I make my scarves really long. Um, don't judge me, I didn't wash it. So the yarn, I didn't see like how it would be after washing it. But this is like, if I didn't wrap it, it would be almost to my feet. It's really long, and I did long fringe fringes here. So I was going for like a candy cane theme, and I just did the pattern sequence and I added the colors accordingly to my sequence, and I just love these types of scarves. I love really obnoxiously long scarves or cowls, like infinity scarves too. Like cowls are nice because you don't really have to, like, it just stays on you. This, and what's nice, like, when you have a long scarf is that, like, it should stay on. Like, if you wrap it, if you don't want it to stay on, of course, it's not. But if you kind of just do the thing with it, then it should be okay. Um, I love these together. It just kind of makes me feel like, and I wear this hat too, which is fun. Um, I feel a little fancy in it, like Winter Wonderland. And it's always nice to just say, yes, I made this and that and that. It'll be fun to where I say, like, I made the skirt too, and then I'll say I made the other garments. So, um, apparently I'm not like too warm in this, so it's just staying on right now. I do wear the red, or it's another scrap yarn project, and it was a testnet that I showed um, it's technically called the guilt sweater because it's a sweater using all the scraps, and like you feel guilty that you just kind of leave it aside. Um, that's why I love color work too, because you get to, I feel like you constantly dig into your stash to like get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I feel like that's like important for me because I don't usually knit a lot of like, I rarely knit like one color for a project. So, I mean, I wouldn't say that I won't in the future, but I don't usually. So, the last skirt that I have is this. I might show like another accessory that goes with like a recent sweater in this video. So this might be in general like most worn things, especially skirts. So, um, this is technically Hollister, and honestly, it's as a high rise. So I got this skirt because it was on sale, and I was just online looking for a black skirt because I wanted to add a black skirt to my collection of skirts. And this one, it does reach the ground, so it is really fraying. I will have to, and it also gets caught like with my shoes, like specific. It depends like what shoes I wear with it, but you'll see that it's fraying. You might see, I don't know, it's fraying here. It kind of rips into those types of lace details, but it is one of those longer skirts, and I really love this one. I feel like, again, I like adding staples to my wardrobe. So you'll see that I wear it with my academic sweater, my crop sweater. And I do wear it with like another tank top. I wear a lot of tank tops because they're just comfy. This one, I mean, I kind of just go for like everyday tank tops. I might sew myself some, but this is like a no boundaries tank top. And I like the ones that have this detail here. So it is nice and then it's like that. So these are nice because I like to wear black and black sometimes. And then I even go like full on with the neon. This is my neon blue and yellow um autumn lark crop sweater. I love this sweater. I wear it at when I'm inside too, like just lounging around because it's like a cotton sweater and it's just super breathable and um I'm really happy with how the color work turned out for this one. Um, it is cropped pretty significantly, like there's no sleeves, and I did two tones, so um, it it goes with this too. And I also like wearing. This is one that I made a while ago, but it is the Ultra Worsted. This is using the Ella Rae Cozy Alpaca, and I love this yarn. I actually have another like more yarn of these two colors to make another one of these because I did want to do one with fitted sleeves. I might do a different sweater with it, but I'm not sure yet because I don't mind doing this sweater. I actually had so much fun, and I feel like projects that have all color work are they are ones that I love to do because I feel like I'm the most engaged when I do color work, and it is my quickest form of knitting because I knit with both hands with it. You can just knit with one hand, and that's completely okay too. And I'm sure you could do it quickly. Um, this is such a cozy knit. Um, I do love alpaca yarn, and I feel like it sits comfortably too. I will say that with Skein Knits, the types of fits that she has, like um, when you're incorporating color work into your projects, it it means a lot when your garment still fits comfortably and it it feels just right when you're wearing it. So I will definitely, I have a couple of patterns from her, but I would say that this pattern is a favorite for sure. I really want to knit her festive yoke, and that one you can knit full on color work, or you could just knit the yoke color work, and that would be fun too. Um, I I would say that for fit, I really trust her patterns with it. Um, Teti, I have like just by knitting that project, I'm really happy with the way that the garment fits, and that's important for your clothes in general. And I feel like especially with color work, and it's also different ways to knit color work to where I'm sorry, I keep saying color work, different ways to knit it without it being so constricting. Like there's just that amount of knitting it to where it feels right. Um, and when you're knitting to achieve the gauge. So I did the sleeves differently, and I don't know if I'm going to knit this one again. I I might, or I might go for the festive yoke. I do have another one of her patterns that I haven't knit yet either, but there's a lot of patterns that I haven't knit yet, and some of them I've knit like a couple of times too. So I feel like there's an honorable mention because I finished the, so for reference, this is the wilderness sweater. Is that my hair? Yeah. This is such like a fun sweater. I love this so much. This has been like on my list of things to knit, and it's like everything that I wanted out of it. And um, it is one that doesn't take a lot of time to knit since it's using Olafas Slopi. So I just love this. And what I've been enjoying, because it's such a, it's using bulky yarn, is I don't really wear jackets with it. But if I do want to add another layer to it, I've been adding this vest, and I got this vest over the holidays. You'll see it's, no, I guess you don't see it, but you could see where my hair was. But again, I don't really buy a lot of clothes out, like out in the world. It's like when I go somewhere, but sometimes I'm like, oh, that's something that I could definitely see myself wearing with this outfit or that outfit. I love putting this vest over this um vest over the wilderness sweater because you could still see the paw prints here too. And I love the style, and this is something else. Like I want to sew a lot of things. Like I feel like I might want to sew something like this too. And and I do want to do I do I want to make fur collars. So I have this, and I also like to wear it with my black tank top. So you could just like have the full on vest, and usually I just zip it up, and that's also a statement with my hat too. I just feel like it's a whole look in itself. So this is definitely fun. And I wear it with the skirt too. I wear it with the skirt and sometimes I wear it with pants. I just have like these are like the sweatpants that came with the hoodie, which is kind of convenient because I don't know. I mainly wear skirts, and you could tell I mainly wear skirts because my pants are at my godmother's. I don't have many. It was mainly for like using it for work, and so I've just been living in skirts. So it's definitely a well-loved wardrobe, and I definitely have other things that I wear too, but these are the ones that I've worn the most this season and the beginning of fall. So, some I even worn like the Portuguese skirt I wear in the summer a lot too because it is like one of those breathable ones. And I wear the skirts in the summer. Oh, I wear some of them in the summer because if I'm not wearing a sweater, I just wear it with my tank top. And the Celtic Fusion one I wear in other seasons too. So I feel like most worn, some I've worn throughout the year, and some that if the weather permits, I'll wear it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was fun. It was fun for me. I feel like it kind of picked up, but I usually kind of pick up the pace when I see that it's past 30 minutes and I still haven't gotten through all my stuff. So, thanks for watching to this point. I'll see you in another video. Bye.